Hello everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to Bricks and Travel. Today we are going to be reviewing set 79004. What a awesome set this is, Burial Escape. I'm going to jump right on into this because I'm just really excited to talk about it. Okay, so first off here we have this box. It's really freaking cool. I like the art a lot. The mountains in the background really kind of just accent everything. My box is a little bit damaged because it's just how the way I received it, but sometimes it's just how it is. It's got this weird special Hobbit trilogy preview set in there, which is, they all have that. You can kind of I'll zoom in. It doesn't really do anything. I don't know. It's just kind of there. But again, just like the other box in the last set we did, it's just shows, what you can really do with the set. It's a nice little box and it's really, functional for what it is. As for the instructions, it's got, little maps in the background as you build, which is really cool. But other than that, it's just is what it is. Mine are a little bit beat up, like I said, but it's kind of cool. This one has smog over here. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, the instructions are just what they are, instructions. So building this set was really, really fun. There's lots of small pieces with good details that, really make it satisfying as you're building. You can see there, there's little weapons holders and little tables and stuff like that, which is really nice. Even little chairs. Sometimes it helps it doesn't help because you can lose the pieces, but overall it's just really nice to have all the little details. This ring toss is something my fiance made. It is not in the actual set, but she wanted me to display it, so I'm just throwing it out there. It's just another fun little detail you could put in. Just overall, the build is really, really fun to build and very satisfying once it was all complete. Okay, so taking a look at the minifigures, first off, we have the Mirkwood Elf Guard. It's a pretty neat little figure. I mean, it's got some detail, some facial detail, but it's got some braids, obviously, but nothing too much. Kind of a bland figure, to be completely honest. It's not horrible by any means, but it's definitely not as good as what I've seen in the last set we reviewed. Next, we have the Elf Chief, which is not really much better. This one at least has leg printing, a little bit of keychains there, which is kind of nice. This color seems to get really, really tight on the joints. It makes me feel like I'm going to break them, but it's the same hairpiece, just a little bit darker of a brown. Overall, just not really anything too crazy to me. Next, we have Bilbo, just Bilbo. That's all it is he's got his little coat with the details in the back, a little dusty, but he's got his hairpiece, the non-moving legs. I mean, just standard Lego. Really not too much, no arm printing. Again, tight torso because of the color. Next, we have Gloin the Dwarf, which is one of my favorite dwarfs in the series. He's got an awesome looking headpiece that goes all the way through, and his little head pops out. There's really not much under it other than, if you take the headpiece off here. You got the angry face, or he's got the kind of rumpled face. But with this headpiece, you literally can't see either way, so there's really no point in having a face or two on this guy, in my opinion. The torso, again, is covered up, and there's not much on the arms, so there's really not much going on with these torsos. And lastly, we have Owen the Dwarf. He's got a cape at least, but his torso is very tight as well. He's got that dark brown. His hairpiece is pretty unique, and I do like his torso a lot more than the other ones. Me personally, this is my favorite of the set. But overall, the minifigures to me kind of lack a little bit. They're not horrible by any means. They don't ruin the set, but they definitely lack a little bit comparatively to the last set we saw. Alright, and getting into the set itself, this set has many features. There's little things you can do all over. You can put the dwarves in the barrels, and you can actually roll them off like in the film, which is really, really cool. You can also break them out of jail from the back side, or you can just open the doors as normal. Just a lot of playability to this set. The stairs being another level makes it really cool to, just kind of have this figures go up the stairs. And overall, just the set itself is really, really nice looking. And lastly, to cap off this video, do I think you guys should buy this set? I absolutely do. I think if you can find this set, definitely pick it up. It looks fantastic. It plays fantastic. If you want to play with it for whatever reason. And it's got so many fun little details and different displays you can display in so many different ways. You could even add your own if you really wanted to. The figures don't quite live up to the rest of the set, in my opinion. But overall, it is just a great set. There's so many fun little features you can do with it. And if you could pick it up for, like I said, again, like $50 probably, it's probably where you want to be. They're selling a little bit higher than that, but I think realistically you could part it out for a lot lower than that. You would just need to get the figures, which aren't too bad, but overall, I think this is a great set. Definitely pick it up. I'm glad I have it. I'm probably going to be keeping this one, actually, which I didn't intend on, but I'll definitely be keeping this. But I want to thank you guys for watching, and subscribe, and in the next video, we'll take down another review. So I will see you guys in the next one.